Got a couple of. So we already did a video about this guy, Ken Copeland.
Ken Copeland. He's awesome, dude. He gives us a cornucopia of content.
Oh yeah, dude, this guy is a walking, talking content box.
Here we go. So now we're talking. These are Christians. You're a big fan of Christians, Larry.
Oh yeah, love them. Love them.
Do you know about the evangelists in the U.S.?
I've heard about it, but please, I'm not very educated on the subject.
All right. Here we go.
To find the blood.
So here, we're gonna give you a little introduction.
Saul.
All right, I love it.
And of Jonathan.
They actually cut a blood.
This is why David had to find.
Oh wait, should I start at the start? Where does it start? Give me a second here.
I guess.
Yeah. No. This is
You can start at like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's 2:30. All right, that's what it was. All right.
The salt. Greg, talk to us about the salt covenant.
The Salt Covenant.
Covenant is one of the most ancient
The Salt Covenant.
personal covenants between two people. Salt is the word, comes from the Latin root sol. Solarium means salary. It was the compensation that Rome paid to a soldier. Part of their salary was in salt. And so that's where we get the word salary from the Latin word salary.
Well, that guy's not worth his salt.
Not worth his salt. So what would happen is I would have salt on me.
There you go. Shit's making sense here.
Hold on, I didn't hear that last part. What he said. Something about not worth his soul. Who is
That's no. So not worth his salt. It's an expression. So
It's like
now,
an expression, right?
so people are wondering
worth
what
your
does
salt.
that mean. So now that guy's not worth his salt. So
Salt on me. You have.
He fails to mention one thing. Like, it's a cute little idea he has of the interpretation of terminology, but it's not correct. Like, it's very unlikely to be correct. Not only is there zero literal evidence of what he's saying, also salt was used in a completely different method for ancient Rome. For example, with the sacking of Carthage. You know, it is said that the entire city was turned into a pile of salt. And maybe, you know, salting and the salt and salary and all these things, they're related in a different sense. But for sure, what he's saying is bullshit.
Okay, well, I mean, there's more to come, by the way.
there's more. It's just get.
Had salt on you. And we carried it in a bag. Once you put salt on a T-bone steak, you can't get it out. It goes.
Did you see that long stare? You could die. I would die. I would die getting that bait. Look at this.
You can't get it out. It goes in.
Oh, that's so long. It's an eternity. It's such a long stare. One more time.
You can't get it out. It goes in.
God!
All right. It goes in. So
No. Every covenant is about making two one.
yes, sir.
That's what the thing's all about in the beginning.
Yes, sir. So in the simplest terms, I have salt in a pouch on me. You have salt in a pouch on you. And we're going to come into a salt, part of our salary, covenant with one another.
All right.
I would love if, like, this guy at the end of the speech is, and now I'm going to assault you.
And then at the end, he gets beat up. He's bleeding from his lip. He gets to the mic. He's like, "Thank you all for coming. This show is complete bullshit."
Yeah. No, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. I was gonna say something like, I hope you, something with the word insult, but salt doesn't work. So
Financial. So you've just poured your salt.
hits
into
and
that
misses,
bag.
boys.
Now I'm going to pour my salt from my pouch into that bag. And then the next thing we will do, if you shake it up, please. We would shake
You
it.
gotta make sure you have a Ziploc bag for this. So in
You
ancient
know what?
Rome, they had Ziplocs.
I want to cut out, it's going to be very easy to do. I want to cut out the salt shaker. Dude, he's the salt shaker. This man, and I'm going to
Make a remix out of that.
yeah,
Like a
dude,
nice
check him
little
out.
t-shirt.
He's going to be one of our
We would
dancers.
shake it.
Look at him, dude. What a legend.
shake it.
He's the salt shaker.
You've given me some of your salt. Can you separate your salt?
And he feels
from mine?
important, you know it. He's like, he's gonna go off the stage. He's gonna go to his wife and he's gonna go, "How'd I do?" And
Dude, I took up that salt for the covenant.
she's gonna go, "You did well. I wish you'd shake my salt like you'd shake his."
It's been 20 years since you shook my salt.
Oh no, it's dude, and the cringiest is the crowd. That's the most cringe of it all, because it's not cringe. They're not as they're cringe, right? But they're not that cringe. But because they have like hundreds of people there going, they got more fans than us. So I mean,
way more, dude.
Way more, dude.
Also,
Can you
the
separate
amount
your
of
salt?
bullshit in this.
Yeah. So no. So listen. So this is the point. So they put both of their salts in the bag. They shook it up. So now
You've given me
here's
some of your salt.
here we go.
Can you separate your salt from mine?
Absolutely not. We have become one in this ancient, simple.
It's life.
It's life.
It's life.
Season.
It's life.
That's
Salt
what
is life.
all the
I
people.
think if we could bring back any Roman senator or just any Roman the hero, he would laugh the balls out of his toga looking at this bullshit. Just
Shit.
salt, this and that. They use this
But I
as
wanted you to-
disrespectful, like spouting salt onto somebody. Militaristically speaking, was the most disrespectful thing to do. They done it after they sacked your city, right? Took your Catlin women as captured, killed anybody that wasn't fit to walk, and they marched them back to Rome as slaves, right? Anybody left in the city was fucking sacrificed or killed, and the city was lit on fire, and at the end, salt will be thrown onto it.
Each army had their salt bay going like this, just dropping
Yeah,
some
kind of.
salt.
That's how it is. Kind of like that. Yeah. It
Just
a little
doing
bit
this.
different. Yeah, that's what they did to Carthage. Just like
Savory.
sprinkle a little salt over it.
Wow.
It's season.
Jesus.
Okay, so that was not the weirdest part, even.
No, we're going.
Wait,
Look at it
it-
weird, like a weird interpretation.
It's getting, dude. It's gonna get to a different place right now.
Oh yeah,
But I wanted you to see it.
that one too. I need to zoom in on his face and just. You know what I mean with that? Yeah, dude. Cocaine. Oh, something about cocaine, dude. Look at this, dude. What a coke addict. Okay, so okay.
Now,
Now we're done with the fucking
So-
salt, even though it's life.
this
It's just frozen.
Even though it's life.
is my cup.
Why is this
So-
so dramatic?
I know. I hate when
Dude,
they
it's
do that.
getting-
It's
it's getting way more dramatic, dude.
yeah, dude.
Oh god. Oh,
This is pure theater now.
All
You'll
right,
see.
here we go. You gotta watch now.
Watch what he does with his hand.
Okay.
That's the cutting
That's the cutting.
of the
That's the cutting. He has to tell you.
he didn't actually tell himself.
No.
God, just
Oh
so-
no,
I would
the
do the same.
juice is representation.
Oh.
See? He pours the juice.
So they're doing this a blood sacrifice, right? Or a blood oath without
A blood
actually
covenant, yeah.
sacrificing blood. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus said, take
It's
this
juice,
cup.
grape juice,
This is my blood of the new
grape juice covenant.
covenant.
I did one of those in the second grade.
We've mixed our blood.
No.
Which is his, which
like
is-
no, but it's just like the salt.
Mine.
Because now, can you separate your blood from mine?
And we could never separate.
You can't separate.
He just
Grape juice.
he just answered your question.
That's it. Praise God.
Respect, my man.
People in the Middle Ages who couldn't
The
read or
Hebrew
write be
word
like,
for that, for blood is dam. It's where
Oh yeah, you are
here we
fucking
go.
dumb. All right, you're dumb as fuck.
Here comes Historia mode again. Wait, I want to hear this
Saddam's
too.
name was blood.
Genesis chapter 4.
What?
Cain kills Abel. And Abba
There's a
says,
bull. That's an ox. Error. Stop it right there. He's talking about
He said
the
Cain
Latin
kills
Lithuanian-
Abel.
Oh, King kills Abel. Oh shit! His
his
accent's
blood
different.
cries out to me from the ground. That word is not blood cries out. If we translated it into English, it's plural. It's plural. It's two of them.
I didn't know that.
And it's bloods
Bloods.
cries out to me from the ground.
Bloods.
And so,
Saying the
Lord,
Bloods
why?
and Crips
And-
killed Jesus.
I was gonna say it then. Yeah, and they don't like the Crips. You see, they hate the Crips.
By bloods.
And that was the leper
It was
colony.
Abel, and all of the seed that would have come from Abel cried out.
The crowd.
Bloods.
The fucking crowd. Let's
they're
listen to
all
that
like-
one again. Listen to that one
And
again.
all of the seed that would have come from Abel cried out.
Blood.
He was a scam
Bloods.
artist when he was like a two-faced
This is why
wash. It's
David
too big for his wrist.
had
You know it's a
to
scam
find the
artist.
blood
Look
of
at his
Saul
wrist.
There's other reasons you know these guys are scam
and
artists.
Jonathan.
They actually cut a blood
They
covenant.
cut what we did symbolically.
Yeah,
they
they
did.
did that.
And so he was bound to find the bloods of Jonathan and Saul.
I hate this two-dimensional
Jesus
bullshit
does.
so
He
much.
cut
I
a
can't
covenant
listen to
with
it
the
anymore.
Father. It became flesh and blood. This is
It's
why he
like
said
two
is often
guys, like just two Neanderthals trying to talk about how fire is created by human beings. You know, it's just like, oh, we don't understand it. No, it's because lightning strikes every time a human cooks a meal. It's like, no. It's like two people who just can't make sense of it. And it's funny he dares to mention Rome when he's all just talking about Mithras. See?
Look how long this thing is. An hour 47
Yeah.
minutes, bro.
Oh my god. Has anyone watched it?
You.
no, we're not watching the whole
went
thing.
from-
There's another
We
video.
watched it for like 5
Oh my
minutes.
god.
Yeah, we watched 7 minutes.
Watched 5 minutes.
Yeah, dude. 22,000 views. That's 22,000 too many. Anyways, here's this guy. Here's how high roller this fucking preacher is, dude. He's a fucking legend.
Okay.
I see.
We'd
Watch
just like
this,
to ask
dude.
you about why you don't
He's a
want to
fat
fly
ass, yeah.
commercial. Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why
Whoopsie!
do you think that?
No, listen to me just a second. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need. If I flew commercial, I'd have to stop 65% of what I'm doing. That's really the main.
Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business. But,
Isn't it the business of your donors?
listen, I paid. You kind of caught me off guard here. Okay?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's getting pissed
Doesn't he
off.
look evil?
Yes, he looks like a
For sure.
demon.
Look at
Have a
those white
conversation.
devil
We don't
eyes,
wanna-
too.
we
Look
don't
at
wanna
just
catch
the
you off
way
guard.
he
Oh, the
smiles,
inside
like
edition.
evil smile.
You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife
What's
thinks
wrong with his
inside
eyes?
edition
Look at his
is.
eyes.
Oh,
Dude, listen
yeah.
to what he's saying.
Oh my god,
Now-
look at those eyes.
Thank you, Lord.
What the fuck?
Let me pray. We have brought
Oh, yeah, you
over
pray all you
100.
want, weirdo.
Yeah,
Let's
dude,
see.
listen to what he's saying.
Does he do anything with
This-
children?
The latest figures just came out. 122 million people to the Lord Jesus Christ. And I prayed about it, and I thought, I'm not missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the airplane that we have that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
Dude, his eyes and his like the way he's so creepy.
He made that
He looks like
private.
he looks like a devil.
Yeah.
He made that private jet so cheap
These are
I
the
couldn't
crazy
help but
people
buy
that
it.
showed up in Africa and like South America, and that's why there's folklore of the white devil with blue eyes. There's people like this that showed up and were like, yeah, just let us sacrifice your children to God. Yeah, let
But yeah,
us
he's-
My
you
question
baptize
then,
you."
well, Okay, all right, but I want to get to the demons because people are very concerned about that comment.
I want to get to the demons. Okay, but I want to get to the demons.
Very.
Because that's why I'm here.
Isn't that like a
Well,
sin,
well,
laughing
okay,
about the demons? Isn't that like
Right, but I want to get to the demons because people are very concerned about that comment.
Give me a chance here, Inside Edition. I love your eyes.
All right.
Okay, again, getting back to the comment. You said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
Oh,
Dude,
there he is.
getting kind of threatening now, you know?
weird guy. Look at him.
Look at that finger. That finger is a finger that's and that's an experienced pointing finger. That's a finger that's been pointing at a lot of people and a lot of things. That's a finger that knows what job it is.
Maybe it's being in certain places where it's not supposed to be during a certain Catholic prayer. Who knows?
We wrestle not with
Hey, big smile though. All
flesh
right.
and blood.
Yeah, look at that.
Principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then? Just explain because it's really simple. You said you did.
Let's watch that because let's not forget what he just did there.
That human beings are demons.
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not
Like that's laser beam eyes there, bro. That's
principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that
no soul
term
behind
then?
those eyes,
Just
you know.
explain because it's really simple. You said you didn't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. What did you mean?
Well, let me ask you. Galatians chapter 3.
what was that cut?
If you belong to Christ, then are you Abraham's seed and
It's a poem.
heirs according to his promise. And his promise was great wealth. Glory to God. I love Inside Edition. I love the people on it. And it thrills
It
me.
was obviously this is all cut up.
Face on Inside Edition.
Oh,
Thank
you
very
see,
much, Reverend. You have a nice day.
I bet he was like holding the hand aggressively. You know, I bet he was trying to like hurt her a little bit.